Welcome to Copper News 24. I'm Ojiko Helen, and these are the trending headlines. Nigerian Security Services fueling anger. OBJ criticizes Nigerians dependent on fossil fuels. Banks takeover of Unity Bank. Timini on relationship with Bimbo Ademoye. The news in detail. The Controller General of the Nigerian Immigration Service, Kemi Nandab, has revealed that Nigerians in diaspora who are responsible for sponsoring the hashtag End Bad Governance in Nigeria's protest are being watched and will be apprehended if they make any attempt to get into the country. The service is beginning to arrest sponsors of the unrest, which resulted from unruly protests in the northern part of Nigeria. While Police Chief Egbetokun confirmed that the protesters waving Russian flags during protests in northern Nigeria have been arrested and are already being tried. And now Nigeria's former President Olusegun Obasanjo has argued that the country's over-reliance on crude oil for its economic survival remains one of the deadliest mistakes made by its leaders. Speaking during an interview with the Financial Times, Obasanjo said Nigeria's economy would have been much better if it had not relied on just crude oil production as its major source of revenue. He also lamented the failure of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and the international oil companies and other national oil companies to ramp up oil production to meet the country's need. The former Nigerian leader pointed out that Nigeria would have invested more in agriculture as they did in crude oil. Speaking on the reason Nigeria's four refinery had remained moribund despite huge investment and attempts at revamping them, Obasanjo recalled how he persuaded Shell to run the country's refinery, but the IOCs declined. He concluded with saying that there are too much corruption in the oil sector. Furthermore, the Central Bank of Nigeria on Tuesday announced that it had granted approval for a pivotal financial takeover of Unity Bank PLC by Providence Bank Limited with an asset ownership of 20 to 80%. That is 80% to Providence Bank and 20% to Unity Bank. It was gathered that the financial accommodation included 700 billion naira to the new entity, structured as a 20-year term loan. The loan will be priced at an interest rate of monetary policy rate minus 11%, subject to a minimum of 6%. According to a CBN letter titled Request to Merger Approval and Financial Support, addressed to the Managing Director, Unity Bank PLC, dated July 22nd, 2004, and signed by CBN Acting Director, Banking Supervision, Dr. Adetona Adedeji. Payment of the loan are to be made semi-annually with a principal moratorium of 5 years. Beginning in the 6th year, the new entity will commence repayment in 15 equal installments until maturity. And to entertainment news, Nollywood actor Timini Egbeson has finally spoken about his feeling for his colleague Bimbo Ademoye. Bimbo had earlier in an Instagram post shared a picture of her and Timini. Taken to the comment section, Timini wrote, "Never thought I'd find a love like this. Many believe that Bimbo and Timini are just trying to create publicity for their upcoming project. Actually rumored to be engaged to VJ Adams. However, the actress stated that she was only protective of him as her brother." I hope you enjoyed watching. Stay informed, stay ahead, and stay tuned.